Hey, you guys, Desmond here,
And LaCresha.
and welcome back to the channel.
Ooh,
The
ooh.
channel. Welcome back to the channel.
Mm, mm.
Ooh, we're here to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under, Season 2, Cagey Queen. So, what do we think of the episode?
It was interesting,
I enjoyed the episode.
entertaining
It was entertaining, but when we got to the actual judging
choices,
choices, production showed their hand.
always.
And yeah, because the winner shouldn't have won. And do I agree with the bottom two? I think I did. But anyway, we'll get into it as we carry along this
I
episode.
didn't agree with the bottom two. Okay.
But
Right.
before we get into it, we got to remind everybody to like, comment, and subscribe. We want to thank y'all so much for showing out for our
Our
episode.
little channel here.
Thank you. Like last I
All
checked,
of our international
I'm
people.
gonna say I can check right now. We are currently at 1,388 views on the Drag Race Down Under season premiere. So thank y'all so much for that. We appreciate that. And I saw the watch time y'all actually watching too. We thank you.
Hey.
We see y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just go ahead and subscribe. We're a good time. Come on and join us over here. Just join us. Join us. So
Join us and enjoy us.
thank you. Because we're a hoot and a half. Sometimes we're two hoots.
Yes, and I know there's a whole other Unapologetically Honest, but that one is 4 years old and they haven't posted in a while.
Oh, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but it doesn't say that anymore. Okay, so let's get into this episode. So we start off with after saying goodbye to Faux Fur, who shouldn't have been in the bottom. We read her message. Everybody's like, bye. They come in the next morning. Everybody's walking in, they're sitting down, they're chit-chatting. They congratulate Molly Poppins for winning last week.
That was horrible. I'm sorry.
So we got two things to talk about when it comes to Minnie. The first thing is Minnie versus Pomora.
Yeah, where did that come from?
Well, if you remember in Untucked, there was a comment made about, well, first is Aubrey. Oh, did I not get an Aubrey show shot?
Aubrey, hey.
Okay, we'll talk about Aubrey Hay and Minnie's situation first. There was a comment made in Untucked, apparently, I think it was in Untucked, where Minnie said she didn't like Aubrey's outfit. She thought it was ill-fitting. So she went to apologize. But the way Aubrey's talking, she didn't really take it personally. So maybe Minnie went home and thought, oh, I might have hurt this queen's feelings. Let me apologize. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it seemed like. That was really not too much there. But Minnie Cooper and Pomora Fifth, a little bit later in the episode, I had a few words. I won't say they argued, but a discussion was made.
Mm-hmm.
Several things happened. The first thing was when Minnie Cooper was sharing her dyslexic story.
Right, I saw that.
Started laughing. Pomora started laughing.
Mm-hmm.
She cracked the joke and then laughed. That's not appropriate, ma'am.
Insensitive.
Very insensitive. She's trying to share a piece of something that she struggles with.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not something for you just to crack a joke and laugh off. You know, I have several family members who are dyslexic. So it's just like, if they're trying to tell you their story, you listen. So I felt like that was very, especially when you've just really started working with these queens. But then we find out a little bit later that apparently when Pomora first started doing drag, Minnie said something along the line is, I can't believe somebody actually pays her to do drag.
Right.
And I guess she brought that animosity in, as I would too. I ain't gonna say a lot to you.
All that energy.
All the brought in. Oh, remember? You said nobody should pay me. Look, I'm getting paid now just to stand here. I would have. But you know, they seem to have a conversation. They seem to apologize to each other, and hopefully they can move forward from this.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope they do. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly talk about that because we normally don't talk about the mirror moments, but I wanted to briefly touch on those. So RuPaul gives a message. Does something look familiar here?
Wait.
This is the
So what
same.
did they do? Did they just and then you can see the green screen in the wig.
And I got to give Ru props because last time Ru just did them all, same outfit, same wig. Let's go. I got to give it to her. At least she put on a different wig for this one. She's like, it's the same blazer. Just give me a new wig. Give me the big one. Give me the big poofy one. Let me feel like Shaka. Put it on. So I got to give her
I
props.
wonder if these are recorded after.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, they're recorded before they get there because one of the queens says they actually do see these messages.
Oh.
Now, the one they say they didn't see was Jennifer Lopez's. That came later. They were just told what to respond to. But they get to see these. And also, Trinity the Tuck said when they did the Kennedy Davenport roast, they didn't see Kennedy's part. They just saw whatever RuPaul originally recorded. So as you can see, RuPaul just said, we're here all day.
Let's just switch the wig.
Give me another wig. Come on, let's roll. Let's roll.
Hey, kitty girls.
Good day, good day, good day.
Good day, good day, good day.
Everybody's all excited.
Oi, oi, oi.
Ollie, ollie, ollie. So because Molly Poppins won last week, she now gets to rate her competition.
Yeah.
Our good old pit crew comes out with the sashes, and we are having a all tea, no shade pageant.
Okay.
So Molly now gets to decide which of her queens deserve each unique title. The first one is the greatest competition, and she gave it to Yuri Guy.
Yuri Guy.
Completely understand that. Yuri almost took the win last week. So I'm like, yeah, you're my biggest competition. Like
for now.
For now, yeah. The daggiest drag, basically the person with the worst drag, gave it to Spanky. Again,
understandable.
Based off of what we saw last week.
Understandable.
And then we got You Beauty, basically who is the purtiest out of drag, and she chose Queen Kong. Again.
Duh.
Understandable.
Duh.
Understandable.
Makes me want to be a guy sometimes.
And then the last one is Taking the Piss. Who is the queen do you think is going to go home next? Now, she originally said in her confessionals afterwards that she wanted to choose Minnie, but because of all the drama going on, she decided to choose Beverly Kills.
Yes.
Beverly Kills out of drag reminds me of somebody I went to college with who I did not like. So I'm trying to keep that energy away from Beverly because Beverly seems lovely. She got a little smart ass mouth, but she seems lovely. She does. But reminds me of somebody who I almost got into a physical altercation with. So yeah, I try not to stare at Beverly out of drag because I just want
You took a whole picture.
Yeah, I did. But I had to. It told the sense of the story. So RuPaul then announces that we're going to be doing an acting challenge. And basically the way the groups work is whoever got the sausage is one group, and the group who didn't get a sash is the second group. And Molly has to work with the group that she gave the sashes to. Shade. At first I thought she was going to work with the queens who she didn't give one with. Ru said, nope. Nope. Get on over there. Get on over there. Get on over there, okay?
I love that jacket. It didn't go with that shirt though.
So we get to the rehearsal and not the rehearsal, but the actual recording of the acting challenge, and we're joined by Michelle and Reese. Again, one thing that I got to give them props for, especially the past like maybe 2 years, instead of being so ugly, they're actually giving productive critiques and ways to help them get through whatever they're struggling with. Because you would just sit there and watch them fail. Now, I want to say since like season 13 of RuPaul's Drag Race, ever since then, Michelle, Ru, like whoever's there is giving great critiques and great feedback to help get the best out of these queens. And I really do appreciate that. I really do. But let's take it to the main stage, darling. First, we have the mother of the house, RuPaul.
RuPaul.
RuPaul, you said.
RuPaul.
RuPaul. What did you think of this look here?
It's cute, although the hem doesn't look very finished.
Did it say elegant, beautiful? Like I said, it looks like the mother of the house. She's at the ball just sitting there watching the kids do what they do.
Mm-hmm. Clack, 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 clack.
It count, you know what I'm saying? Just, living their life.
With your fan, boom, clack.
Yeah, just having a good time. So we have Miss Michelle Visage.
I'm not the biggest fan of this hair.
I said it last week and I'll say it this week. I love it. Love it, baby.
It's like she was thinking Dolly Parton as a brunette.
Oh no, I'm thinking now that I've had time to think on it. They shot this after they shot All Star 7. They actually shot it this year. So I'm thinking she was inspired by Raja's freaky girl lip sync, what she wore. Very kinky girl. That's what that wig is giving me. Type you don't take home to mother. I'm like, yeah. I live for this. I live for all of this. Every piece of this. Every smidget of this. Reese Nicholson is here and our guest judge. So the category is
Lawless.
Yes, we'll see. I'm sorry, I skipped over that. And plus, she was a really good guest judge.
She was. She don't look the way she used to look on Xena Warrior Princess, but
she don't. But she gave some great critiques. And I wish, since she was the Xena Warrior, I wish we would have had that kind of inspiration for the acting challenge, or maybe she came in like last minute and they already had this planned. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, even with American Drag Race, sometimes they don't get the guest judge until like the day of. So like they can't really plan anything special prior to them. You know what I'm saying? And then there's some they know are coming and be like, hey, do this. So the category is Fly Girl.
Fly Girl.
Insects on the runway. Up first, it's Molly Poppins. What did you think of this look?
They said it best, and this was before, because I had to watch it twice. It, like what you ordered on Amazon as opposed to what you got in the mail.
Yes, I agree, but I still think this is really cute. I thought this was well put together, and I enjoyed it. Up next is Queen Kong. I love
Yes. She paints a beautiful face.
She shapes her body so well. She knows what needs.
Because I'm like, you can't even tell all them muscles is under there. She just looks so gentle and feminine.
Yeah, kind of like Cameron Michaels. Cameron does a really good job at that as well. Which is, great job. Up next is Aubrey Hayes.
Aubrey Hayes.
The outfit is cute, but baby, everything went wrong on this runway.
Yes, I thought maybe that was on purpose until you got to this part right here.
Yeah, she played this off like, look at here. But this part here was, honey.
If I couldn't have got one string and I couldn't find the other, I'd have just dropped it and kept moving.
Honestly, I would have done this walking down the first time and not walking away.
Right.
So they couldn't see me struggle. They just see me walking and then food. Because actually seeing it, like if she would have been walking from the front, we wouldn't see the hands. But yeah,
right.
Up next is Minnie Cooper. This was amazing.
Brunette hair makes her look so much younger.
Like I really love this butterfly realness.
Yes, I could see like her and Ben de la Creme in that exact same outfit.
Yes. Up next is Beverly Kills. I lived for this.
This was beautiful for a mosquito.
Amazing. Up next is Pomora Fifth. I thought this was cute.
It was acceptable.
Yeah, like it's a soft tube. I
like the colors.
Up next is Spanky Jackson. Again, I like this. This is cute. It's a soft tube. But honey, we gotta start doing something with these legs. Like I'm glad she actually put on some tights and
right.
It just like from here up, this is gorgeous. But
I just wish it had been a little longer.
Yeah, if you look at the
or actually just been a bodysuit, because The mid.
That would have been cute.
The mid is shortening and making you look frumpy.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, and the dollar store wings, I could have lived without. But yeah.
Up next is Hanaconda. Now, you know what this gives me? This gives me Grisabella, the glamour cat, when she was younger, before she became old and, memories. But yeah, the life she was talking about, her younger self, here it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I enjoyed this. What did you think of this look?
I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, she didn't go like literal bug like everybody else. It was implied bug.
Yeah, and I can work with implied bug. I can work with it.
Yep.
And then Yuri Guy.
Oh God, this was freaking gorgeous.
Oh, hands down, like amazing. Like
I said, she went and looked at the anatomy and said, "Can you make this in these colors?"
2 snaps and a kiss, and I wouldn't be shocked if she made this.
Right?
I wouldn't be shocked if she made this. Like, oh, so good.
Yes, 2 praying mantises. You could tell who ate the other one.
So, out of all of our queens lined up here, who had your favorite look?
Yuri Guy.
Yuri Guy, hands down, just amazing. So,
oh, I didn't realize those shoes. Did you see her shoes?
Whose shoes? Whose shoes?
Your guys.
Oh yeah. I seen them. Look at them.
Oh my God. Those shoes are freaking amazing.
Honestly, everybody got some pretty good shoes on. We can't see Hannah's, but everybody got some good shoes on this week. I enjoy this lineup of shoes, honey.
Yes.
Can
you tell I am a shoe fiend? I can't fit them all. I haven't been able to wear heels in about 3 years, but ooh, I love some heels.
Call me Al Bundy, honey, because I'm living.
Yes.
All these shoes. Okay. So we have the Cage Queens acting challenge. So let's quickly go through these and just talk about how well they did or how well they didn't do. First is Aubrey Hayes. I agree with the judges' critiques that they said, she started off rough, but she got there.
She got there.
Got there. She did. Up next is Pomora Fifth. Baby, 8.
Yes.
8.
She was in both of them.
Yes. I'm like, wait a minute. Is she finna sneak a win up in here? But then I saw a runway. It was still good though, just compared to everything else we got. Like, honestly, this is one of the few runways I didn't boot anything. I loved it all. But yeah, 8. Oh my God, these 2. Anaconda and Minnie Cooper need to take these characters on the road, honey.
Yes.
Oh, this was
look, and Minnie Cooper was unrecognizable.
Hannah was too. I had to stare. I'm like, is that Hannah?
Like, wait, who are these people?
They ate and they bounced off of each other so well.
Right? And the pajamas and bathrobes are funny.
It's just everything from the special alcohol she's making in the toilet she's sitting on. Yeah, it's all good. So we're gonna go to the second team. And up first we had Spanky Jackson. I thought she did a great job. Like she didn't know what accent she was going
she was supposed to have.
But I thought it was funny that the accents kept changing. I thought it was funny.
Pulling a Vivian.
Yeah, Yuri Guy, she struggled.
She did, and you could tell in this final little thing here.
Michelle was trying to get, more of a
Vixen.
More like,
Femme fatale.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. Femme fatale. And she was trying to play it, honestly, if Queen would have played her character this way,
right,
it would have worked. But we're moving on to Molly Poppins, who I thought did a great job.
Yes.
Very funny. Queen Kong struggled.
She did.
It just it was a big no.
I don't think. I'm pretty sure she knew what she was supposed to do, but didn't know what she was
I don't think she knew how to be that ditzy character they wanted from her. I think she knew what they wanted. She just didn't know how to deliver it.
Yeah.
I think that was the issue with Queen Kong. Beverly Kills, serviceable.
Yeah.
Did the job. I do love the crime that she committed was that she wrote all of the Drag Race acting challenges. Oh God, that guy, I chuckled pretty hard on that one. I'm like,
Jesus.
And like at the end when she did to get those nuts away from my face, and one of the queens was like, "Did you write that line?" I'm like,
get those nuts away from my face.
So good, so good. But RuPaul makes some decisions, and she said the line that I hate the most.
Who do you think should go home?
But you will be judged individually. No.
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 Clearly one team better than the other. Clearly one team better than the other. Team one was amazing. Team one should have been the winning team with Minnie or Hannah getting the win. Should have been. And then the second team should have been in the bottom with Queen. I think Queen and Aubrey was the correct bottom two, but we'll get into more of that. But since we're judging them individually, I do agree with the top and bottom placements. With Queen Kong, Aubrey Have, Yuri Guy in the bottom, Minnie Cooper, Spanky Jackson, and Hannah Conda in the top. Now, Spanky Jackson won. I completely disagree. I think either Hannah or Minnie should have won. Hell, this could have been a double win.
Yep.
It worked so well together.
They haven't done one of those in a long time.
Yeah, so they could have gave them both the wins here. I feel like they worked well off each other. They were way funnier. Like I was so confused that neither one of them won. I'm like, one of them have to win this, if not both. And then when she said Spanky, I'm like, Spanky?
Spanky?
Like, she did a good job. But no. No. And then our bottom two of the week is Queen Kong and Aubrey Have. Do you agree with this bottom two?
I guess, yeah.
Well, you stated earlier no, so I wanted you to have a chance to, explain why you didn't agree with this bottom two.
I think just based off the outfits was what I was going off of. So, but like actually remembering the
Would you have switched anyone?
Probably not, now that I'm really just thinking about it.
I know with me, the reason why I'm okay with this because everybody's runway is amazing. So I'm looking at now the acting.
The challenge.
And although Yuri did do worse in that acting challenge, I truly believe that. But Yuri had the best look on the runway this week.
Right.
And I think that's what edged her out from being in the bottom.
Yeah, that's what kept her safe.
Yeah. So we have Queen Kong and Aubrey Have. Again, I'm gonna have to start recording my reactions. You should have seen my face when this song started playing.
Were you living or were you just
I was living. This is one of my guilty pleasures. I love this song so much. I'll never forget, I forget what year it was though. Was it 2020 that it ended up in my top 100 Spotify? Because remember, I told you about it because it came in at number 69.
Yeah, it was 2020.
I believe it was 2020 and it came in at number 69. And I'm like, you know what? Perfect. That is a perfect place for that song. But yeah, that is a guilty pleasure of mine. I love that song so much. The world, how much I love this song. Like, you just don't understand. Like, when I'm by myself, and this song comes on,
and I bet you be in the living room twirling.
Like it's like behind me because my setup's in my living room. I'm actually working on getting my setup in the second bedroom because my desk won't fit back there. But anyway,
and refuses to get a new desk.
That's why I'm gonna get a new one. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one though, because this is like an old school like teacher type desk. So like this is a good desk. I don't want to get rid of it, so I'm gonna do something with it. But anyway, I touch myself. What did you think of this lip sync?
You know what? I really think Queen just kind of blew her out the water.
I thought this was a good lip sync. Have I seen better lip syncs? Yes. Have I seen worse lip syncs? Yes.
Yes.
And what gets me is, Queen was doing all of her tricks, but it fit the song somehow. I'm like, I don't get it. These shouldn't work. Like I should be saying you're doing too much.
Right.
But like it fit. Like I couldn't understand it.
But see, that's how you know you got a good queen.
Baby, like this cartwheel, anybody else would have done this to this song. I would have read them.
And they probably would have did it ill time.
Like everything was timed perfectly, just like you said. Everything was timed perfectly. She knew the words, which everybody knew the words, because if you were watching the queens in the background, hell, you could have sworn they were on the stage performing because everybody was lip syncing.
Everybody back there dancing.
Yeah, so yeah, overall, I thought this was a decent lip sync. Everything weirdly worked together. I watched it several times. Even this little move here, which I thought was weird.
Right.
I'm like, weird, but I liked it.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah. And then, yeah, she just ate. She did a good job, too. I'm not going to sit here and just shit on Aubrey. Like, she did an amazing job as well. It's just
except for that touch myself move. Wasn't too fond of that.
Compared to Queen, it was just like, no. So RuPaul made her decision, and she decided Queen Kong was going to stay in the competition. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
I did too. Which means Aubrey Hayes must go on to the house, and you lost your first person out of the top 4.
Huh?
And you've lost a person out of your top 4. Because you had Aubrey Hayes in yours.
Oh, see?
Yeah, so you lost your first person.
I do.
So next week, the queens will be working in pairs as they co-host a drag under drag brunch.
A down under drag brunch.
Oh, what did I say?
Drag under drag brunch.
My bad. A down under drag brunch. And I love this because one of the things that I kind of get sick of Drag Race, I hate that they don't make them do Drag Race skills. Like, don't get me wrong. Over the years, yeah, drag queens have gone into acting and they release music. But at the core, a drag queen should be able to know how to host. At the core, they should be able to know how to host.
Right.
Drag queens do drag queen things. And hosting a drag brunch, I feel like that's just something you all have to do, like lip sync.
Basic life skill for drag queens.
Yeah, you should be able to be a decent lip syncer, and you should be able to host. You should be able to carry a crowd. You should be able to entertain them, whether if you're up there cracking jokes or just talking with the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I like that they're going to be doing drag race skills. Can we talk about how beautiful RuPaul's going to be next week?
Oh yes.
And even Michelle, I live for this. Oh, hey. It looked like she's going to tell me red pill or blue pill. Red or blue pill, honey. I'm like, oh, let me think. But yes, that's Drag Race Down Under, Yay. I'm enjoying it. It so far.
Yes.
I'm going to keep
so far, not as much tomfoolery.
Yeah, we see it. We see it.
We clocking it.
We clocking it. It's not that bad. Like spanking.
It's not that bad so far.
Winning is not going to be like the end of the world because it's really a great redemption arc since she lip synced last week. Looking at it from that point, cool. And I agree with the bottom 2. But anyway, so we're going to wrap things up here. LaCresha, where can they find you on the social medias?
Okay, wait, real quick. I just wanted to say Congratulations to Shea Coulee for joining the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
And now you can find me at Cresha McGill. That's CreshaMcGill on all social media.
Yes, she's going to be joining Ironheart as a season regular, not
Yes.
just a little one episode thing. A
Ew.
regular.
Yes.
And rumor has it we might know the character because there is one Marvel superhero that is a drag queen. So she could possibly be playing that superhero. Possibly. Or she could just be a drag queen that's friends with Riri.
Hey,
if you're maybe, or even she may not even be a drag queen in the show.
Exactly.
We never know. We just gotta wait till next year when Ironheart. I think Ironheart comes out next year, or the year after. It's coming. I just don't remember when. Yeah, I know She-Hulk is next. It's coming out on the 18th. I'm excited. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and tell everybody where they can find me. You can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDESMOND. We want to thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see y'all later. Bye.